Hey folks, we're back in Mike's shop again here today and working on the Willys project. Just want to show you kind of what we're doing here as far as creating these body mounts. I'm not doing anything, too technical or fancy. I'm just using, kind of show you what I'm doing here. Just some rectangular tubing that I'm cutting at an angle, kind of measuring the height and just picking up all the kind of factory spots here on the Willys body. All right, and kind of depending on where they are, they're all different kind of levels with respect to the frame. We're kind of creating different types. So for example, this is a piece of 2x4 inch rectangular tubing that I've again kind of cut on an angle and just kind of welding into the side of the frame here that you can see works out well for making a nice little platform. And then the body isolator kit that I got, I'll show you that here in a second. I'll put the part number in the video. It's actually a kit that's designed for, believe it or not, a 57 Chevy. But it's working well for this. So that's kind of what it looks like here. We're just kind of making these vertical ones here since we have to go up to meet this body mount here with the 2x3 rectangular tubing, and then just welding a little perch on top of that and then drilling the holes in that. And I'll show you. I got a couple of them over here. I got Mike busy putting together say hello, Mike.
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
All right, so we've got here, these are the next ones that are cut to go. So for example, this is gonna be a vertical one, and it's gonna have a little perch that I've already drilled these holes in. These are 1.25 inch holes, but it's just that's gonna depend on, in diameter, that's gonna depend on the body isolator kit that you use. And so I'll just kind of mock this one up here real quick. This is one that's gonna go up here on the front, I believe. Yeah, so this is actually the first body mount sight right here coming back. So it's kind of part of the front inner fender well bolts to this, but this is coming down from the firewall. So we'll pick that one up here. So that's just gonna get tacked on the side just like that, and then it's gonna have this little perch on top. So if y'all can kind of see how that's gonna work. All right. Okay. So let me show you real quick this kit. This is from Energy Suspension. Their polyurethane body mount kit, and then this is GM body mount set. It looks like it's part number 3.4120G. 3.4120G. Yeah, so that's the kit we're using. Comes with all the polyurethane bushings, upper and lower, and then the large kind of fender washers, and then the little spacer that goes in between the polyurethane bushings in the center here, so it keeps them from getting over tightened. Pardon? Oh yeah, that's right. And so in some of these spots up here, like this place for example, you can't get the washers that kind of come with this set in there because they're too big. And so we, as I mentioned in the previous video, save all your stuff, and even the fasteners when you take the body off these things, because we're using this is the factory fastener or washer that came from the original body mount bolts there. So we're using those. You could cut down those fender washers if you wanted to, but that's working just perfect because they're nice and thick and beefy. Actually, so I like those better. All right, I'm gonna get to getting these mocked up, tacked in. And we'll show you how they turn out later. Okay, so Mike has mocked up the bushings here, and we've just assembled the forward body mounts here. So we just got this piece clamped to the frame where it wants to live, with the bushing tight on our little perch up here. So these two are still separate, but I'm gonna fire the welder up here and just tack this on, tack it to this vertical part, and then I'll disassemble all this, take it off, and do a final weld. So that's that side, and then same deal on this side. So we want to put it all in here so it's not going to bind. You know, if we weld it off and then off the truck and then bolt it back on here, we could get some binding. So it's all kind of neutral, clamped in place. So when we weld it in, it should go right back in and no binding. All right, let's get her done. All right, Mike's getting this kind of middle of the truck body under the door. It's another one of those flat 2" by 4" rectangular tubing pieces, kind of welded on the side, basically. And then the next one back is here where the floor kind of goes up into the back of the bed. And this is going to be a vertical one. And as it turns out, this was going to weld right here where the seam is from where the frame was extended. So actually that's going to add even more strength to that right there. So that's a bonus. Right over top of where the forward part of the control arm, lower control arm mounts. Okay, just to finish up the body mount episode here, I've got all these body mounts burned in, so they're done. Really pleased with how they turned out. I've got the 4 in the very back part of the chassis sorted out as well. Basically did that after I got the rear part of the frame sorted out and reconfigured, and I'll you know, there's a separate episode on that alone, and so you're welcome to go kind of watch how we did that. But that's how all the body mounts turned out. Okay, so that's it as far as the body mount episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode.